right in there. Good and secure. Oh, buddy. Hello, welcome back to Sage and Stone Homestead. My name is Heather. So we have a decently sized dairy goat herd here, and it's a lot of bucks actually. I have more bucks than I need, and I've tried to sell some of them. They're just not selling. So I'm gonna show you something today that's been a life changer for us if you can't sell bucks and then don't know what to do with them. So we raise dairy goats here, but excess dairy goats that don't have any other purpose do go in our freezer. So we love goat meat. Oh, not right now, okay? Not right now. But intact males have hormones going through their body and they act in some insane ways. I won't get too graphic for you, but if you know, you know. In order to improve the flavor of the meat and reduce those behaviors, we can castrate these bucks and make them more palatable. Yeah, you're a good boy. Hamish here, he's already been castrated using the California bander. He's got nothing going on under there, and he's been doing really well. So this is the tool that I'm going to be using today. It's called the California bander. Normally with our little baby bucklings, we can use like the classic castration bander that has those really little green rings, but a mature buck is way too big for that. And these are made with surgical tubing, and this little end right here, this metal piece, clicks right into our tool here and helps us get a real good stretch. I'll show you. So they tell you to practice on a towel, and I've done that to this dowel a couple times, and I have done this on a buck successfully before. But what you're gonna do, see this little notch right here on this band, that's gonna sit right inside the top of the tool here and lock it in, like so. So I'm going to hold the band like so. I'm gonna be placing him like so, pulling it kind of I guess a 45-degree downward angle, because we don't want to be getting his teats inside the band. We want to get just above the testicles but below the teats. Pull as tight as we can, come around, and then we're going to be locking this inside this notch. See this notch here? Right into there. So let's go ahead. All right, so we've got our tool in the band. It's going to click right in there, holding it like so. Grab a hold of our friend. I can feel his teats right here. Trying to be careful. See, I have the metal part right in the back here. Got the tube. Pull as tight as I can. Wrap it around under the teats. He's not gonna like it. There we go. There. So you can leave this little piece long. I like cutting it so that the other boys don't, you know, mess with it and chew on it. But that's good and secure. And now we get to let him down. See, it's right after the procedure. He's a little confused. He's definitely a little bit hunched. But he's not so uncomfortable that he's not interested in eating. So he's fine. No, that's not your girl. Come on. So I think he can detect that something's not quite right. He's a little uncomfortable. Oh, buddy. I know. Hamish knows what that's like. Okay, we've got one more. Odie's a little bit tricky to catch. This is our last boy. He's gonna tuck his butt. I'm just checking and making sure I don't have the teats inside. There we go. All All right, just like that. He's like, bring me home, that was not fun. So you see how Titus is laying down, quite common and normal the first couple days. You'll see them laying down a lot more, and they may even kick their leg out. You really shouldn't have them screaming in pain or anything like that. They're just gonna be a little bit out of sorts because it is weird. I'm sure it hurts at first. But what we did there is constrict the blood that is getting to the testicles, and so what's gonna happen is in not very long, they are going to die, and the nerve endings are gonna die with them, and so they're not gonna feel anything after a couple of days, and it's a few weeks to a month, maybe even up to 6 weeks before the testicles fully drop off. Our butcher told us that usually you want to castrate any animal that you're going to use for meat at least 30 days before their butcher day. And he said it's even better if you can manage to do it 1 month per year of age before their butcher day. So both Titus and Odie here are 2 years old, so really in 2 months is the best time because it's going to allow the hormones and things to leave their body. But as I mentioned, at least 30 days, and most of the bucky type flavors should be out of the meat. Having said that, there are quite a few people who enjoy the flavor of intact animals, so if you are one of those people, you don't have to worry about this at all. So we talked about the California Bander in this video, and I mentioned very briefly about the way that I castrate our small bucklings. If you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna leave it up here for you.